What's up, YouTube? It's Dimitri. We're on episode 13, and today we're going to cover a serious topic that I think needs to be addressed. It's crucial, and someone needs to talk about it. I've been on my content creation journey for about 5 months now. I've had rapid growth on Instagram and TikTok, and my niche has been self-improvement for men, just vibes and good advice. And what's happened is, because that's my niche, my whole algorithm has been other content creators who do self-improvement, give advice to men, all the above. And what I've noticed is, when it comes to dating and giving advice to young men on how to approach women and all the above, there's been a trend of just bashing women with no intention, no purpose, and just dragging them through the mud. And I think the discussion around it has been dishonest and misleading. And here's what I mean. You'll see a lot of people talking about, man, what happened to women? Women are going downhill. I want my woman to be traditional, etc., etc. But when you watch these videos of a lot of these male content creators giving advice to young men, what you'll see is there'll be cutouts of them with their shirts off and women touching them, or there'll be like advice on how to approach women, and it'll be some of the most disgusting filth that I've ever seen. And you get to watching these videos and you get to thinking, are we trying to raise douchebags, or are we trying to raise real men for tomorrow? And the point of this video for me is, don't ask for a traditional woman if you're not holding yourself up to the standard of a traditional man. What that means is, if you're out here saying, man, there are no traditional women out here anymore, are you acting like a traditional man? I raise that question to the people viewing this video and to all the male self-help content creators out there. To be a traditional man means to lead, to be loyal, and to protect your woman. I can't ask my partner not to text other men, not to like other men's photos, not to be hanging around other men, and not hold myself to that same standard. Period. There's no double standard to it. And I think that point is missing in this discussion. I can personally speak to it. I know several men in this niche who are currently actively cheating on their partners, and it's something that's not addressed at all. I believe that men should seek out traditional women who have morals, standards, in a quote-unquote godly manner. But for a man to ask for that of a female and not hold themselves up to that standard at all is hypocritical and damaging to the men we're giving advice to who are coming up. It just makes no sense. What I'm seeing is a lot of douchebags giving douchebag advice, misleading men, and nobody talks about it. I don't understand how come I'm in this niche and I've seen no man preaching the standards to other men that they expect and demand from women. Don't text your ex, don't DM other men, or you can't require that of a girl and you're not holding yourself up to that same standard. If you want to be a bachelor or a single man going around effing different people, then do that. But if you're coming on here saying, I want to find a good wife, raise a good family, then make sure that you're holding yourself to that standard that a traditional woman that you say you want would see those same values in you. We can't be hypocritical about this. We have to be honest with ourselves. We're men. Sometimes it's hard to control our hormones. We get tempted, but that doesn't change the truth of the matter that we have a responsibility to act like we have morals. And if we don't want to do that and we fail to beat those challenges, then we have no right to expect that out of our future wives and women that we hope to pursue. Lastly, I'll say this. It's become a trend with these self-improvement podcast content creators who bash women for no reason to do it all while invoking or using the name of God. I think it's become trendy to use God's name because it sounds cool, it sounds deep. Oh, fear God. What happened to godly women? I'll say this. I had a Sunday school teacher one time. I'll never forget this. And this is what she said. She said, the way I like to look at things is, if God came down to earth today and had to put a thumbs up or a thumbs down in approval or disapproval of everything that's going on, what would he do? A lot of these podcasts, self-improvement videos and clips, I don't think God would be approving of them. It's just a bunch of aimless bashing and dragging women through the mud. There might be a place for that. If you're gonna have that aggressive energy towards women, make sure you're acting like the man of God you claim to be acting like, or you're holding yourself up to that traditional standard that men should be acting like. Otherwise, respectfully, shut up. Because if we're not real about this, or if we're not real about these conversations, progress can never be made. And so far, these discussions, implicit in them, in these male content creators, are that women are the only problem and it's just a woman issue. And that's inaccurate and it's not real at all. Someone might hear this and be like, Dimitri's just catering to women. Nah, I'm not. I have a partner, a beautiful partner, someone that I'm serious about. I could care less what women or men think. But my job and my hope with my platform is to be real. And the discussion around this hasn't been real at all. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you agree with me in terms of how the conversation around dating and women has been. And I'll leave you with this challenge. If you're someone who just wants to F around and have fun and not settle down, then so be it. Go do you. This video is not for you. But if you're someone who's looking for a good woman, a traditional woman as you guys might say, then make sure you're holding yourself to that standard and continuing to improve yourself each and every day and acting like the man you would one day want your daughter to marry. That's it for today. If you guys like this video, go check out some of my other stuff. I'm 13 episodes in and I'm getting better and better each week. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys later this week.